Welcome to Silent Podcast, episode 2.
Refresh.
Silent Podcast, episode 2, refresh. And last episode doesn't count, so 2 minus 1 is 1, so episode 1 of the refresh. This is a real one.
You guys better watch the rest of our videos before we archive them, because
Yeah, those are going to the dungeon,
especially
bro.
our first ones.
The first ones are in the archive now.
Yeah, okay, good.
Funny enough, the latest ones are also going to the archive because those were dog shit.
Just doo-doo.
Complete dog shit.
It's alright. We took a 7-month hiatus.
Exactly, right?
You know.
We're
Level
counting,
up.
but
We can talk about the same topics as last time, too.
literally, bro.
Because we've come a long way.
Extremely
Alright,
long
since
way.
we're starting over again, it's nice to meet you guys again. It's been a minute.
I'm Jeffer. This is William. Wale, the rapper.
Will, Wale, Big Will. Alright.
So, bro, let's get right into it. What's up?
We had a long summer.
We did have a long summer. We're doing this again?
Yeah, whatever.
Fuck it.
We had a long summer.
We did. What did we do this summer? We were outside this
It's
summer.
still summer for us.
I swear to God, I've actually, outside of the weather, like my mode has still been in summer mode.
Summer mode, yeah.
Yeah. Because once summer starts, bro, I'm just like, I like being outside. We're still outside all
I
the
just
time.
got hit with daylight savings time like 2 days ago. It
Yeah,
just hit
that's
me.
dog shit, bro. I don't know. Why do we have daylight savings time? That's like, there's literally no benefit for anybody.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, I leave work. I go to work. It's like somewhat sunny, barely. I leave work. It's dark. I'm like, I haven't seen the sun all day. What's going on?
Bro, I think about it, today we both woke up around like 1.
Mm-hmm.
We had like 3 hours of sun.
Yeah, not even, bro. And then I took a shower. I was in my room for a little while on my phone. So
Yeah.
it was just, bro, I didn't even go outside in the sun today.
It's not because we wake up at 1, by the way, on purpose. We have long weeks of work.
Yeah, you
But
know.
we'll be off of that work schedule soon.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
No, actually, Loki, the podcast might be even
Then
worse
we
in
can-
terms of that, bro.
We
Seriously.
could finally start telling people, what color is your Bugatti?
My Bugatti is white, bruv. My color is a haram color. So, man, speaking of haram, Omegle. That shit, bro. Those days,
That thing carried us for
All pandemic.
all the pandemic. Yeah.
pandemic was insane, bro. Like, first of all, I think there was like, at any given time, there was like 70, 80,000 depressed people on there.
Yeah.
Right? And you see like 17 dudes just jerking off in between normal people. But it was fun. Those were good days. We were trolls on that shit.
No, 100%. We
Damn.
were upcoming rappers.
Exactly.
The
I was a
number of people
rapper.
that
I'm a little
fell for
heavy
it.
on that shit.
Yeah.
A little Wale.
The number of people that I remember at one point it peaked and there was like bandwidth issues. There was like 80,000 people
no,
at
it was
once.
so OD,
It was
bro.
insane. The amount of people we connected. We had actually we were toxic. We had people
You were
breaking up-
toxic, bro.
No, bro. Okay, we were younger. I mean, this guy was a full-fledged teenager. we led to a couple of people's like divorce or
demise,
breakups.
bro.
Yeah,
Just-
it was terrible. Like I don't know. Where do you
There's
wanna
one
go
guy
from
that
there?
got really offended by us, like calling out how his girl didn't like him or some
Oh,
shit.
100%, yeah. It was a full-fledged fight. There's a grown man in his late 30s trying to pick fights with dudes in their 20s and teens. Like, come on, bro, get a life.
Shit was-
Like, if it really hurt you that bad, and they were from, I don't know where, I think they were from either Canada or...
yeah, it was like Alberta, Canada
Yeah.
or something. He was going off, bro.
Yeah,
he was
they had
like,
a slight, like, accent. It
yeah,
was
like
some sort of...
A.
Might...
And
No,
he didn't say
that's
that's Australian, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, the
Speaking of Australia, we've spoken to some people that are from Australia. So
Nah, I'm not gonna lie.
Marcus-
You're oh yeah, no, we talked to a lot of people on Omegle from Australia. I
Yeah.
remember we'd actually see the same people multiple times sometimes.
Yeah.
Out of 80,000 people, we'd see the same
That's
Australians.
insane.
We'd see the
I'm
same
starting to think
Australians.
that 80,000 was a lie.
Yeah, it probably was, right? There's probably like 18 people on there or some shit. But I remember, bro, they're not scared of any spiders. Like Australians are built different.
100%.
How is that even possible?
Huntsman.
Bro, the huntsman, if just Google huntsman, if you're not actually if you're
don't.
scared, bro, no, just Google it. Seriously. It's gonna be up here anyways. I'm gonna put a picture, so you might as well leave.
I'm not watching this clip of the podcast if you're going to put it up.
Nah, bro, the huntsmen were horrendous to look at. They were like literally yay big, and they're like, oh, they're so cute. They got
Yeah, they
like
treat them like
scorpions.
pets. They put like...
Yeah, they do treat them
They
like pets.
walk them around like pets. Like...
They got a leash on that
Yeah,
bitch.
they got a leash on.
Walk up a wall. It's like holy shit, nah.
Nah, you guys are great people though.
Rise up
rise up
lights.
lights.
Rise
That's
up
how they're
lights.
like say rise up lights. Rise up lights.
I love the Australian accent.
So long like
Australians, I heard Australians are like basically Australians are like the Americans of the Eastern Hemisphere. They're like they have a very similar culture to us.
it seems so far and distant. Like
It is. It's literally like a 24-hour flight from New York.
Yeah.
So like this shit's OD.
wait, from New York, do you take the same route that you
I
would
don't-
if you were from Cali?
Yeah, I think it's the same route. You would go over Cali. You get what I'm saying? Like
Okay,
you'd go.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Because that would be closer.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah, no, it is crazy. At what point do you go the other way?
That's what I'm saying. What parts of the world do you go the opposite direction compared to Cali?
Would Florida go like Florida is slightly more east of us.
Florida? In terms of where to
Australia.
Oh, Australia, okay.
I think there's slightly more east of. Obviously, there's south and there's slightly
Yeah.
more east of us, but
Basically the toxic part of Florida.
I need to go to Florida, bro. Florida, honestly, like this is like the dream, bro. So New York, you're here during summertime because I don't think any place, like any city, beats New York in the summertime. Like, bro, like it's just so immaculate here. Like, there's so much shit to do in New York in the summertime. Go outside, take a stroll, and then during wintertime, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I can't. I hate that shit.
Nah, we need to buy like our own version of the sun.
I know, yo. This is unacceptable. Global warming, do your thing, seriously, because this is unacceptable.
No, it's not even global warming. Stop messing with the daylight.
Yo, no, we need to start there
bullshit.
first of all. Matter of fact, they should do
'Cause
opposite
you
of
know,
daylight savings.
a huge chunk of the earth doesn't follow that.
Yeah. I mean, there's certain states that don't even follow that
Oh
shit.
yeah, certain
right?
states
So
got-
it's
yeah.
like,
how
bro,
does that make sense?
They should make it.
How are you 11 o'clock and then the state right below you is 12?
Well, technically, there's certain states that are right next to each other because there's a border for everything.
No, I'm
technically.
saying if you're right on top of
there's
each other.
actually, I think New Mexico within its own state, there's parts of the state that doesn't follow the time.
Yeah, how does that make sense?
It's fucking. Imagine having a work meeting or some shit. You just get confused every
you're
week.
one town over.
Yeah, bro. They're like, holy
The
shit.
sun sets.
They're like, meet you at 11. You're there at 12. She was there an hour earlier. It's like, oh my god. Like,
I'm moving right next door. I don't care.
yeah, man. But yeah, I do want to move to Florida. Like, I just feel like summertime Florida or Puerto Rico or something. Like, Puerto Rico seems lit as hell. Tax haven right there, I think.
Tax haven and then also hurricane haven.
Yeah, so come back to New York.
That's if you don't get caught up in it.
If you don't get caught up in that type of stuff. If you're him.
Oh, you're God?
Oh wow! Don't do that!
yeah.
Don't do that!
Yeah.
No, man! Don't say that.
All right. Speaking of Omegle, I've had a lot of stomach problems.
What the fuck was that transition? Holy
Nah,
shit!
it's not a transition.
Speaking of
For us
Omegle,
folks that have I have a lot of allergies, and then on top of that, I got hit with stomach bacteria back in April, and it's been a long journey. So
I know, but look at you now, still going through it.
Yeah, I'm still going through it. For those of you who've had SIBO, so basically, let me backtrack. I had this bacteria when I was 20 called H. pylori. For all the folks that don't know what that is, it's a bacteria.
Oh man!
And then so that got cured after about a month of like 10, 12 different pills a day, right?
Yeah, that was a lot.
Yeah, antibiotics. And then several years passed by. You know, I got heavily lactose intolerant, allergic to seafood, can't eat nuts except almonds, carbonated drinks at a minimum, and acidic foods and drinks basically at a bare minimum, like pasta sauce. So I'm like, all right, cool, rice and chicken, breakfast, lunch, dinner. All right, whatever. Fast forward up until this past year, I got hit with this thing called SIBO, small intestinal bacterial overgrowth. So basically, there's an overgrowth of bacteria in your stomach, right?
Yeah.
So now what happens? A lot of shit.
Yeah,
All right.
bullshit, bro.
So basically, at the same time, I went through multiple doctors, and every doctor gives their like second, third, fourth opinion. Every single one is different. I'm like, who's right? You guys get paid to be wrong. It's like weathermen. They're like, oh, in 3 days it's gonna be raining full of hail, and you're preparing for like long sleeves and like not going out. And next thing you know, it's like sunny after an hour of rain. Like, what did you just tell me?
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of pandemic doctors that went to school during the pandemic. They're gonna be dog shit, bro.
Oh, 100%.
They're just on Chegg and fucking ChatGPT at this point.
100%.
They're not gonna know what the fuck's going on.
Mm-hmm.
They
I
passed.
probably got one of those doctors. I
Honestly,
swear.
I'm telling you, like low-key, just going online and doing your own research, there's so much more like, I mean, you either think you're dying, but sometimes if you look deep enough, you're gonna find a good piece of advice online.
Yeah, but after all of this going to the doctors and stuff, I realized like they're just trying to push an agenda to push their own prescriptions and everything.
Yeah, I wonder if they
try to-
get commission on that shit. too.
100%, 110%. They're trying to put a cover on it's like a band-aid.
Oh, yeah,
they don't
yeah.
fix the symptom. They want you to keep coming back.
No, they only fix the
They
symptom.
don't find the root cause.
Yeah, they don't find the
right?
root
So
cause,
it's like I gotta do my own research on Reddit with other like-minded folks.
Yeah.
Like
No, that
it's like
shit's
I go
tough.
on Amazon just for a T-shirt. I take 20 minutes to read the reviews. Like think about if someone's sick, how long they're gonna take to do
Oh, yeah, no,
research
you're
on.
good. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So, long story short, wish me luck, guys.
Yeah, and I knew that you were sick because every time I'd be around you, I'd go on my ads. Like any ad that would pop up was IBS, stomach problems, and bro, that shows you that if that doesn't show you that the government or whatever is tracking our asses, I don't know what will, because I never search up stomach problems on my end, and I'm just on the same network or near you, and you probably got Hims commercials on your shit,
yeah,
bro.
a ton. My Instagram explore page is
I'm
filled
not
with
gonna lie,
like,
that was probably me, bro. I was just trying to my hairline back. You feel me? Like honestly, so we're just getting each other's ads. They didn't even know who they were targeting at this point.
well,
Shout out to Hims. Honestly, bro, if Hims, that's a
Hims
good
is
sponsor.
Him.
No, Hims is Hims. Hims needs to sponsor us. This is November 18th, 2023. By next year, this time, we should have a Hims sponsorship. Simple as that.
yeah, if Poland Spring can sponsor us too, I keep buying from you guys. Like, I
want
drink a
the
lot of water.
Walmart water. The Walmart water.
Walmart water? No, I only do Poland.
No, I don't got that.
Fresh and refreshed.
I had that type of money, but you know, I don't want. I ain't.
Come on, if there's one thing, it has to be water. We fill our bodies full of like preservatives and all
good.
like the pesticides and everything.
Preserves
the
you.
least we can do is fill our bodies with what it's filled with, 75 to 80% water, right? Which is kind of crazy if you think about it.
That is actually insane.
Like, why
sometimes I think about like humans are made up of atoms and shit. They're like carbon, whatever the fuck, all this shit, and then we somehow end up being this. Like we were like thinking like a bunch of atoms just came together, and now we have a brain. And now I'm like consciously talking to you, like I'm me and you're you, and we're just a bunch of atoms.
We weren't here 30 years ago.
Literally, I don't know how the fuck.
We were in our duds. I said duds. In our dad's nutsack.
I wasn't even in my dad's nuts, bro. He didn't even.
Oh yeah. Well,
Yeah.
that's a completely different topic. They're
Yeah.
basically. They
Actually, it
were-
might have been his nuts. I don't know how long. he held it.
they follow photosynthesis. They're plants. No, they became plants after us.
They don't even get enough sunlight, so
We have so much to talk about from our dad's side.
that's horrendous. I'd rather not because that's just gonna be a whole entire therapy session. But that shit would be that
Let
shit
us know,
gets,
guys, if you guys want a therapy session with us.
that shit would get me tight. That shit would get me tight.
Yeah, we
just like-
probably have a bunch of anger issues.
Oh no,
during the pod.
that shit would definitely get me tight. And
Trigger. Just thinking about it. Let's
speaking
go
of
to the next
tight,
topic.
speaking of tight, New York slang. I didn't realize like tight. Well, I'm getting tight. That's like I didn't know that was New York slang.
That's
'cause
facts, B.
I talked to a New Jersey person, right? And then she was like, "What you mean you're getting tight?" I mean, you don't know what that means.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's all posted today. They're talking about how sus our slang is, low key.
Yeah.
They're like, "Yo, I'm getting tight. You know you don't know my body or some shit." They're like, "Oh, it's mad brick." Like they're like, and then to him he was like, he's talking about his nuts or some shit. You feel
Yeah,
me?
I know
Like,
it's like when dudes are like, "Yo, he's hard."
yeah, he's hard, bro.
Bro.
Damn.
Hey, yo.
Nah, but yeah, New York slang is unique. I love New York slang. I just can't.
Fax no printer.
Exactly, that's the wackest shit you ever said.
Come on.
Fax no printer. Shout out to Pop Smoke. That's all I could say.
Ooh. This poster is, I said poster. This Invisalign, by the way, I can't speak. So for those of you watching this, I'm sorry. The
Why would
Invisalign
you
is
put the
like speech
Invisalign
and-
during the?
I have to, bro.
I mean, it looks
It
good.
has to be on like 22 hours a day, bro. And I'm not gonna lie,
They're strict
between
about
how
that,
I
huh?
like, yeah, they are, bro. Because they were gonna make me put permanent braces behind my teeth.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I need to floss. Like I'm big on my teeth. Like I don't play around with it. You know, your skin, my teeth. We've been trying to level up on that.
Yeah, facts.
If you guys haven't realized since the last pod, which was a couple weeks ago, yeah, well, that pod is being removed right now as you speak. So
You won't even know.
you got the glow up, literally.
Yeah, literally. I bought myself a new skin. Just shredded the top layer off, and now
Our teenagers weren't too kind with us with acne, so we had to do what we
I
had
didn't.
to do.
I fucked up though. I honestly didn't take care of my skin enough the way I should have. Because if I would have,
Yeah, but we got combination skin.
combination skin, it was hard to deal with, bro. And then you're just playing basketball and shit.
Oh, it's crazy. What drives me insane though is, bro, when I was younger, I had oily skin, right? So like I'd be seeing people just midday in class just doing this, just wiping their face or just like itching it. I'm like, how do you get away with that?
Yeah, no.
I would have like cystic acne for the next few
certain
months
people
if I did
they
that.
don't have to even take care of their skin, and their skin is fucking flawless. I'm like, what the fuck is that shit?
Nah, I'm envious.
Yeah, I mean, you got an amazing hairline. That's all I could say. Mashallah.
You have amazing skin now. Look at you, bro.
Thank you.
It's,
You get it, you
no,
get
I'm
it.
actually.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's.
Glowing.
They did a hell of a job.
Yeah,
Five-star review.
one more. We're gonna do one more
Yeah.
at least. Did you see? This is completely off topic, but did you end up seeing the casting for Fantastic Four? They got the guy
Oh yeah.
from I forgot his name, but they got the guy from Last of Us, the main character who is Joel.
Oh yeah, Pedro Pascal.
Yeah, Pedro Pascal.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know what to feel about that.
I didn't see that coming, but
Not
I
at
do
all.
like the guy.
I actually like the
Us,
guy. I just don't. I couldn't imagine him being like Mr. Fantastic. You feel
I
me?
didn't see that coming. He doesn't
don't.
fit the Mr. Reed's role. Like he
Yeah,
doesn't
yeah,
look like
yeah.
him from the previous one. You would think he's like,
The previous one was the one with Michael B. Jordan. That shit was dog
actually,
shit.
my
But
bad.
we were
one
talking about the
before
real
that,
one
the
with
original.
Jessica Alba.
Yeah, Jessica
who
Alba,
was
yeah.
like everyone's first crush.
Yeah.
She had to be. She's like, even if you're not into white girls, Jessica Alba was like your crush.
She doesn't have a hint of Latina, her?
She does, I think. Like she looks Latina.
Yeah, she does. Yeah.
I'm
Maybe
sure
that's
she's
what
like
did it
all
for me.
white though, so that's probably why we like her. But nah, that was like a perfect casting. The first Reed Richards,
Oh, 100%, yeah.
and then they had Captain America, Christopher Evans. And
That was my
shit.
first movie I knew of him. And then he became Captain.
He became Cap. Shit, do you think he did steroids for that role?
Which one?
Captain America.
Nah.
You don't think he did steroids, bro? When you see him get out of the fucking like tube shit, like he's like coming out of that
Okay,
shit.
but that like you're saying between, because that was the first one, right?
Yeah, that was the
So,
first one.
I don't think he did, bro. They have like the most elite level training, dietitians,
Trending,
nutritionists,
trend.
chefs.
That is
at
true,
their
but at the
command,
same
bro.
time,
Think about
it
it.
gives you that
You-
little extra boost.
maybe some like human growth hormone, or like some maybe testosterone, but he didn't have like, he wasn't that like vascular or anything.
Yeah, he wasn't like
just,
Thor. He wasn't
No,
Thor or
yeah,
anything.
nah, bro.
Thor is definitely on.
especially Thor 4.
Oh my god, bro.
What did he take?
I have no idea. That movie was dog shit in my opinion, but Thor 4, yo, Thor was looking crazy hawk in that shit. Like
Yeah.
that was actually ridiculous.
Speaking of Thor, the boys.
How? Oh yeah, okay. I guess there's a connection
I'm
there.
sorry, I make left and right.
You're horrible with these connections. Actually, that was not a bad one. Good one. Superhero, super villains.
No, I mean I love the boys. That was a really
You're
good
welcome
show.
for that one.
He put me on.
No, that was a
I
great.
give him
I
credit
put
where
a few
credit's due.
people onto the boys. That shit is.
He put me
fire.
onto the boys. I put him onto Sex Life from Netflix.
Holy and fucking 365 days with Massimo. The worst fucking movie. The worst movie
my
and show
God.
combination ever. You're a freak.
I'm sorry. I couldn't help it. Some of them got passed down to me because, well, you know, there's a couple girls that recommended 365, and
No,
I'm like,
yeah.
all right, cool, whatever.
That's always
Let
the
me
girls
check
you
it out.
gotta blame, huh? You
I
can't-
do blame them. You know, I don't take those recommendations for granted. I wasn't a big show person until last year, if you remember. I started watching like Severance.
Yeah.
All like, and
That was a good show. Severance was a
actually
good
no.
show.
Before though, I was just hooked on Marvel, and then after that, Marvel, Severance, right? Oh, Brooklyn Nine-Nine. That was a good show.
I didn't like that
He
show. I'm
didn't
not
like
gonna
that
lie.
show because whatever. He's built different.
I started watching the Marvel. Like I started really taking Marvel seriously, like in terms of like the order and everything. When the pandemic hit, because I just had time to watch the whole thing through and through. Otherwise, I just watched random ass
You
movies.
missed out when they would come out in the theaters. I swear.
I
to
missed
God,
out
to this
Infinity
day.
War, Endgame. I missed out all that shit, but I watched it after. So now we gotta wait for probably Kang Dynasty if they don't get rid of Kang, because all the shit he's going through. Mm-hmm. That's kind of fucked. If he didn't do it, and they're trying to like put like dirt
And
over
then
his
they say he
name,
didn't do it. Well, whatever. I'm not gonna say anything on that. I don't know anything. So
whatever. I mean, it's innocent until proven guilty. I don't know the whole situation, but like, yo, bro, that's kind of fucked because he's an amazing
his
actor.
acting is immaculate.
No, he's like he's an amazing Kang.
He single-handedly, probably, I would say, is after Endgame, is the main guy that would keep everything intact within Marvel.
His story is actually interesting.
Yeah.
Him and Loki are
Well,
actually
Loki,
interesting.
I don't count because he's from like the OG.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough. They're gonna have. We'll see how this shit goes. I'm excited for Deadpool 3 though. That shit
Oh,
looks.
100%.
That shit
They
looks
said they're
sick.
gonna bring back
Wolverine.
Wolverine, yeah.
Mhm. That shit's gonna be fire as fuck.
They're not. No one's gonna take his role ever.
No, they will eventually. It's gonna have to be some multiverse type of shit.
Yeah.
They'll find someone.
Down
probably,
the line.
They'll probably find like Pedro Pascal for Wolverine.
Bro, this guy's gonna be filling in
And
for
then
everybody.
he'll be
He's
the
new
entire
Rock.
Fantastic Four, and then he's gonna be Wolverine as well.
I actually, by the way, like this role in The Last of Us. He really fit that role well.
Oh no, he literally looked perfect.
Yeah,
And then,
100%.
You know who didn't fit perfect? Ellie, because we talked so much
Oh,
shit about
yeah,
her.
yeah, bro,
She was
like-
our first viral clip.
She was actually, yeah.
People are going off in the
Her
comments.
acting was good, but
Her forehead is huge. She looks like a beluga whale. No offense. We didn't think Ellie fit the role of. Well, she didn't look like Ellie, whereas Joel looked like Joel. You
oh,
feel
yeah,
me?
yeah. There's
I feel
certain
like the other
things that
characters
matter.
Yeah, I know the look matters. Like she's a good actress and everything. And I remember everyone was like, "Oh, she's a minor. Why are you talking shit?" And we find out she's like 20. I'm like,
I know they're not the age they are in the show.
it's
I
like
don't know if you guys get
every
that.
high school movie, like the dude, like all the actors, like
26.
30.
Yeah,
They're like 30, bro. Like even look at Stranger Things now. They're supposed to be in like middle school, high school, or whatever the fuck. And now all the characters are like 25. Like let's be real here. They're not. None of them are like that. Or Euphoria, for instance. They're like in their mid to
I
late
only saw
20s.
one episode. Of
I
that
couldn't
show.
watch
That show was a
Euphoria.
freak show.
Yeah, no, literally a freak show, bro. I know a lot of people are fans of Euphoria. Shout out to Zendaya though. She really, bro. Zendaya went in a freak show and still kept her like character intact. You feel me? Like she's not doing none of that crazy wild shit.
R.I.P. to Fez.
Yeah, Angus Cloud. R.I.P. to him. I suppose he was gonna play Mac Miller in like a
Biopic.
yeah biopic or something.
Damn,
Yeah.
that would have been lit.
Yeah, he literally looks like Mac Miller too. So I think they
Damn.
both passed away in a similar fashion. So sad shit, man. Real talk. But yeah, that was a Debbie Downer right there.
And then speaking of the boys, Gen V.
Oh yeah, Gen V was a really good show. I don't want to spoil it, but you know what? Fuck it.
If you haven't watched it by now, it's your fault.
Yeah, you can leave. Bro, this shit came out like 2 weeks ago. The last episode is 2 weeks old. If you haven't watched it, it's your fault.
Come on, you
yeah,
get on
step
the
it
show,
up, everyone. Whatever. But
Because we're gonna ruin shows, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
We're not gonna hold back. No
Yeah.
spoiler alerts or nothing. If
Yeah,
you have,
nah.
that's your fault.
when Homelander showed up at the end, I'm like, oh shit, bro. That shit was OD. I like the characters in it too, but I don't compare it to the boys in my opinion. Like the boys is literally.
It's different. I feel
Yeah,
like
no, it is. It's like-
a younger. It's a younger show.
I like how they fit in the new story and like the current story. It's like a different perspective, kind
it's
of.
like Game of Thrones.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
then they came out with basically the
House of
prequel
Dragons.
version. Yeah.
Yeah.
I only saw both season ones for both of them. I couldn't finish it because there's too many characters. I remember I think it was episode 6 or 7 of Game of Thrones. I had to rewatch the episode 4 times. I'll never forget.
You just to even
And I gave
understand it,
up.
right?
It's too much.
Yeah, no.
You get it, but character develop like by the time the end of the first season starts and then the second season, like it's already like 50 new characters.
Yeah, that's why I didn't watch House of Dragons, and I never watched Game of Thrones either. But someone recommended for me to watch House of Dragons first. They said
The
you can't.
Targaryens.
Yeah, the Targaryen, bro. When I was hearing all these names and last names and everything, I'm like, yo, bro, I'm already lost. Like I feel, and if you read the subtitles, which I read subtitles, I don't know, like low key, I be reading movies when I watch them. Like I don't. Do you watch?
I turn off the subtitles usually because it
They
kind of gives
spoil.
away.
Yeah, they spoil certain
The
scenes.
reactions and
Yeah,
everything,
They're like,
yeah.
oh my god.
Yeah.
Like the subtitles do ruin it, but I be reading movies because I feel like I have hearing problems. I swear, like I need to read it in order for me to like understand what the fuck is going on.
Yeah.
And then I feel like they do ruin it, but I need subtitles on. Unless I'm in a movie theater, in that case, it's loud enough where I'm like, you know what?
It especially ruins it for comedy.
Oh yeah,
if you're
yeah.
watching-
Oh my
yeah.
god, yeah. No, it's horrible, bro.
I already laughed in my head before actually
I'm
laughing.
a fast reader, so I'm like doing the whole entire thing
Yeah.
in like 2 seconds, and then he's probably like comedic timing is a little bit
Oh,
different.
comedic time is completely
So it's
different.
very important, the timing of like the joke when you're gonna like do the punchline and everything. Subtitles don't take any of that into account. So, speaking of, we talked about Homelander earlier, but speaking of like characters, superheroes, and villains, who's your favorite movie villain of all time?
Of all time, that's a good one.
I got mine in my head, but you could go first. Movie or TV show villain? There's a
the
lot.
one right off the bat comes to my head is Joker.
Yeah, I know. And then which Joker though?
Joker for
Heath
from
Ledger.
08, Heath Ledger, yeah.
The Heath Ledger Joker.
Yeah.
That has to be one of the best Jokers of all time. I personally didn't like the Joaquin Phoenix Joker that much. I mean, it was good.
Yeah.
It was definitely good, but I don't think anybody could beat the Heath Ledger Joker. That's my favorite. But if I was to go for like a close second best villain, would it be Thanos?
I would say
Thanos
so.
was elite, bro.
Yeah.
That motherfucker was speaking Shakespearean. Like, yo, he had bars like left and right. He's like,
Which actually apply in real life, which is actually hilarious.
yeah, no. He was like, I am inevitable. Everything he said, bro, I was like, damn, is he right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, fuck. Yo,
Everything
bro,
must be
snap
balanced.
away, bro. Everything must be in balance, you know? And it's true. That does apply for real life. Keep everything in life balanced, you know? Have fun, but not too much fun. Don't be a workaholic, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Don't be an alcoholic.
That balance hits hard though. 'cause-
Balance is facts, bro. When he
Yeah.
did that little balancing act with the little knife on his hand, or his little daughter, it's facts, bro.
Stepdaughter.
Thanos was right. Who was her mom then? Oh, no, he killed her mom?
Yep.
Holy shit, that's dark.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, villain.
No emotions, but had me weak though at the end of Endgame. Remember when Captain America, Thor, and Tony Stark, they're all at the top looking down,
Yeah.
and Thanos was like fed up. He's like, in all my years, blah blah blah. He's like, what I'm about to show Earth, because he's like, he was
you
frustrated as hell. Yeah.
He's like, you guys proved to me that I have to kill everybody and then
Yeah.
restart from there. Because if they knew what was, they'll always go back for that, you know? Damn, that shit
The
was
Soul
deep.
Stone was the craziest though.
That shit was crazy. He just killed his daughter, and that was the one time like he really showed emotion.
Yeah.
He's like, "I'm sorry, little one."
Well, if he didn't, he wouldn't get it. He has to truly mean,
Yeah.
or else he wouldn't get the stone.
That was crazy. It was funny because he couldn't kill the other blue bitch. What's her name? His other daughter.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, nobody gave a fuck
He
about
didn't get-
her. Fuck her. With her ugly ass,
Traitor.
beady ass eyes.
Traitor.
Nah, I know she's mad complaining. Her face pissed me off, bro, the whole entire time. What other villains is there? Homelander. We can't forget about Homelander. Bro, Homelander is a villain, bro. But
He's a villain at
Bro.
the end.
Nah, he's
He
a
starts
villain.
following his own ways because
Yeah, nah, he starts.
they're all. If you think about it, though, they're all at some point they're all cruel. Like they don't give a fuck about society. They just do it
They
'cause
care
of
about themselves.
limelight,
They're yeah. So they're all villains in their own way, but I think he's the best one on the show, bro. And his
100%.
acting, bro, he's so menacing. Like he actually scares the fuck out of me.
Oh yeah. He does an immaculate job.
Yeah, like he just like the facial expressions he makes, they actually scare the fuck out of me. I'm like, damn, bro.
You know what's funny though is the deep.
Oh,
He
the
has me
deepest-
crying.
Yeah, no, he's actually a funny
In
character.
that one
the
scene,
show.
he's like, he's doing it with his wife, and then he's looking at like his jumbo aquarium that he has in the
Oh
background.
yeah, he's just
His-
looking. That's so gross, bro. I hated his gills when they showed the
Oh
gills.
my goodness, yeah, it was disgusting. But that one scene where he's like hooking up with the one girl in his room, and the girl's like, "I didn't come all this way for nothing." She's like,
yeah.
"I want to play with your gills." Oh, I almost barfed.
Whoever wrote that, hell to
sick,
you. You're sick.
sick mind, but also great job.
Yeah, he did an amazing job. And did you listen to that Drake album or the Tory Lanez
Speaking
album?
of songs, yeah, Drake was. I'm not gonna lie, yo, let down. I did not like the.
I think he made it like the Scary Hours 3 was perfect for who it was good for. You know, like who the target audience was. It was perfect for
Definitely
them.
not me.
It was more barsy and everything. He had more like like metaphors, anecdotes, all that type of shit, right? Like it was good. There's I like the last song on it, whatever that's called. Let's see what the name of that shit was called. Scary Hours 3. But I just like the way it just sounded. It was high production. And bro, Drake said he made that in 5 days.
That's nuts.
That's actually insane, bro. He made it in 5 days and then dropped it. Like, bro, that's not easy shit to do.
I mean, so far out of the last like several, like the album and two that he dropped, the last one that I'm still on is honestly Nevermind.
Yeah, honestly, Nevermind is
the
such
last
a-
one that like his last album that I feel like I fudge with.
That was a very underrated album. It was different. Like, bro,
H&M music.
I remember I listened to it the first time. Yo, this shit is garbage. Now I listen to it on repeat, bro.
Yeah.
Like a Keeper, Text Go Green, Song Sticky. Like, yo, that shit.
Overdrive.
Yo, bro, that whole album. If they put that on vinyl, I'm buying that. Like 100%.
They don't have it on vinyl?
No, I don't know how to.
That's surprising.
Jake, put honestly Nevermind on vinyl. But the song I liked on the Scary Hours 3 was The Shoe Fits and then You Broke My Heart. When he's like, fuck my ex or fuck whatever.
I feel like he's had like 17 songs. That's it.
Yeah, nah. But he made that song sound like a song that he wants to perform in concert. So he has a whole crowd saying "fuck my ex." You feel me? Like, and he has another tour with J. Cole, which is gonna be wild too.
Yeah, funny enough, he's coming to the UBS arena.
Yeah,
but
which is
J. Cole's
crazy.
not coming to that one. J. Cole has a couple of ones that he's not going to.
Really?
Unfortunately,
Oh,
J.
yeah,
Cole's
yeah,
not
yeah.
going. But he's going to the one in Buffalo.
That's so random,
It's
bro.
so random. Why would you go to Buffalo and not right next to the city?
I'm surprised UBS Arena got Drake.
That's I mean, they did a hell of a job.
Bro,
building
there's
it up.
gonna be mad crowded. Those roads cannot handle.
Oh my god, bro! The
traffic.
area that's in, bro, you already know it's gonna be like you have to leave before his last two songs.
Oh yeah. No, for real. Like you need to. Otherwise, you're gonna be there for like 3 business
Imagine
days.
J. Cole's not there. He's like, I need to bring someone else, like Future or Lil Baby or
Oh
some
my god, bro. Bad Bunny.
Travis.
Damn, I don't know. Wait. How do you feel about the state of music today? I feel like no good album, or no great album has come out in like the last 3 years for me.
Well, to be honest, shout out to Pop Smoke. That was the last. I still bump his music. Tory Lanez actually.
Oh,
find
yeah,
out.
yeah.
Tory Lanez Alone I Prom is like top 3 albums to me all time.
I love that fucking
don't
album.
care what you
and
guys
the
have
deluxe
to
came
think.
out too.
Yeah, the deluxe came out. It's just there's something very, very
Vibey.
Yeah, it's
you
like
just drive in your car,
it's
just late
literally-
night type of song. It
any
has-
situation, any type of vibe, you could put it on.
I know,
You're with
bro.
your girl,
That shit
you're
was
out on
amazing.
the drive, you're at you're out at the club, anything, bro.
the
It's a
80s,
vibe.
man. The 80s was a vibe. You feel me? I feel like I was a big Lil Baby fan. I still am. I'm a huge Lil Baby fan. But I listened mostly to his music from like probably 2020 era. You feel me? Like that's when
Yeah.
bro, he was spitting bars. His flow was immaculate. And now I feel like there's a hate train around Lil Baby where like like people be following trends. So they're
Yeah.
like, oh, Lil Baby, same flow. Like the way they're treating the Baby,
Yeah.
they're trying to treat Lil Baby, which is not the case. But his music hasn't been like the same level it used to be. I think there's a certain point where you hit like a creator's block, or like it's hard to like you hear the outside noise. You're like, oh, he's sounding the same, so you force yourself to change it out. Yeah. And then when you force yourself to change it, everything just sounds the same again.
Well, the thing is, I feel like a lot of people wanted him to change because they said, "Oh, you're starting to sound the same."
Yeah.
Right. But when you start having those as an artist, think about it, or a painter, whatever you are, like you start to like creative mind, you start to second guess your work.
Yeah, you doubt yourself,
and then you're like, "Oh, I gotta change it up to what the people want," right? And you're not true to yourself anymore. You don't have the essence to be true to yourself.
Well, yeah, exactly.
So now you put out something new, and it's not what people expected. Mm-hmm. Now you're back to square one, but worse.
Yeah.
Because now you're like, "Oh, he." Like he's not even himself anymore.
Yeah, no, for real. It's like I feel like when you second guess yourself in a lot of things, it becomes worse, and then like you overthink things.
Yeah.
Overthinking is such a bad thing because it really prevents you from like doing the shit you should be doing. You feel me? Like overthinking is gonna stop you from like just going after it. Oh, let me talk to that girl, and then you overthink in your head. You're like, oh, actually, she probably has a boyfriend. Actually, she's probably not in the mood to talk to me, which are like normal thoughts to have. But like, if you do that for everything in life, oh, let me go after that job, right? Oh, I'm not qualified. Like you just start thinking, bro, just go after it. No, there's not. What's the worst that could happen? She slaps the shit at you, spits in your face. Yeah, it's horrible, actually.
No, we've seen a lot of those videos on Instagram, and like,
that gets really bad. Worst?
Walk away, bro. Say, yeah, bro.
Overthink. That's probably the best decision you can make.
She's not giving you social cues. Don't.
Oh, nah. Like we've seen numerous times where guys go out to girls and everything, and they're like, the corny pickup lines are like horny vibes where they're like, oh, hey, beautiful, you got a boyfriend. That shit don't work. It really don't.
Yeah, if she gave you some sort of look or a hi or a smile, curling her hair, whatever, any social cue, behavioral cue, then, but if you're in the same vicinity for 5 minutes, 10 minutes plus, and
her back is turned against you and everything, like, yo, bro,
we know a couple of very close ones who have still tried, and
I don't know, a lot of dudes are very persistent on things that are clearly not going their way. Like, yo, bro, just chill. Like, it's okay. It's fine. There's plenty of women out there.
Yeah.
How is her saying, like, I actually don't like you? How are you taking it? Oh, she's shit testing me. Nah, bro, she actually doesn't like you.
Yeah.
Walk away, please. It's fine.
Although, to that point, though, some girls do say, I like when I say no, and I want him to still push further. Like, you guys have problems. Stop doing that.
Yeah, no, you've actually fucked it up for the rest of the girls because now they're getting creeped out when they actually say no.
Yeah.
No, I think that's what it is. I feel like dudes like, actually, she doesn't mean what she's saying right now, so let me just keep trying.
Yeah.
And then sometimes other dudes are on the opposite end of the spectrum where she says no, but she kind of wants him, and then he's like, oh, okay, leaves.
Yeah, right? But as dudes, we're very logical. Yes or no. We're gonna go with yes or no.
Yeah, like, the way a girl picks up a guy, like her Riz is just looking at him for like a millisecond. She's like, wait, he didn't come up to me. I gave him all the signs.
I mean, how many?
Like that's
a couple weeks ago, the girl came up with me and Raph. We were at a lounge a couple of weeks ago, and girl comes up. She makes a whole circle around the place, comes to our table, and she's like, "Oh, do you have a spare charger for my phone?" And I'm like, I'm looking at her phone, and the phone is still on. I'm like, what do you mean? I'm like, wait, this is off guard, right? So I'm like, oh, you need a charger? She's like, yeah, my phone is dying. I'm like, I don't have one on me. She's like, yeah, but I need a charger. I'm like, yeah, I don't have a charger. I'm like, I'm looking around, I'm like, you made a full circle. You didn't ask anybody else. And in my head, at the moment, I'm like, I'm trying to put two and two together. Mm-hmm. I'm like, am I being punked? And she's like, so you don't have a charger? She moves her head, she leans her head in closer. I'm like, no. I'm like, I don't have a charger. Like, and I empty out my pocket. She's like, okay, so you don't have a charger.
That was her way of picking you up, bro. That's such a bad. Yo, they got no game. I swear, women had to reverse the roles, right? Because for women, it's easy. The game is easy. Just be yourself.
Yeah.
Just look.
Don't follow that advice if you're a guy.
Yeah.
Just be yourself.
Oh my God, bro. For a girl, you can just look like shit. I mean, you look like you're the shit and you're good.
Yeah.
For a guy, holy shit, you actually have to just put in work. You could look good, but the second you open your mouth, you're a weirdo. She gets the ick. You could look good. You could speak good. Your breath smells a little bit. She gets the ick.
Yeah.
Which makes sense.
Well, we're in the city, bro. Option after option.
Oh, yeah, no, bro. Girls be getting the ick from everything, bro.
Yeah.
Wow, there's one piece of hair just down your face, ick.
Green text, ick. I mean, we don't have green text, thank God. That's actually...
What else do girls get the ick from? Too nice, ick. Too mean, ick. Too funny, ick. Too friendly, ick.
Has a career.
Has a life, ick.
has hobbies, has friends,
Oh
has a
yeah,
social
no,
life.
hobbies. I feel like that really gets icks. Oh, he likes playing basketball with his friends. He's not the leader of the group. Ick.
The dude we talked to a couple weeks ago, we went out at night and we were talking about wrestling. He does WWE. We met this guy that is trying to get into the circuit for WWE, and his girl was there and her friend. Remember how dirty of a look she gave us
yeah.
because we made friends with her mans like that, right?
Yeah.
Why?
She probably got
Why is
the
that a
ick. She's like,
problem?
ick.
Why is that a problem? Why is that a problem?
I don't know, man.
Everything's an ick.
Everything, yo, they be getting the ick quick, bro. Too clingy, ick. Too distant, ick.
You dressed up too nice. Oh,
Ick.
intimidating. Ick.
He's in shape, ick.
Oh, he spends too much time taking care of himself. Ick.
Ick. I know. What the fuck? Like, oh, skincare routine, ick.
Bro, the amount of girls that, bro, like, tell me not, like, oh, skip a day of gym for me. Okay. One day turns into two. Like, all right, bro. Like, you like me because of who I was up until this point. Don't make me into the person that you're not liking anymore.
I know, right?
You turn that person into like, he has a regimen. He has a routine. Don't ruin that. If you
Yeah.
don't like that about him, move on to the next
Wow.
dude, which you guys do plenty of. So
I like a man with a career, they say. And then when you're busy with your work,
yeah.
why are you not giving me
Oh
attention?
my god, bro.
I like a man that is in the gym, is in shape when you're in the gym. Come back, I'm bored.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, you can't have the cake and eat it too.
I like a man who's faithful. You're faithful. Now he's whack. No, the pre-selection.
Yeah,
no other
bro.
girls like him.
No other girls like him. So that's the issue, man.
I want a man that's close with God. You get close with God. He's too controlling.
I like the normal gender roles. And then when he's following those roles, I don't like that.
I don't like it. No, I want to go out with the type of clothes I want to wear.
Oh my god, yeah, Jesus, that's I can't believe that's a controversial topic now. Where it's like, yo, a man gets bothered by the way his woman dresses, and then girls are like, why would he be bothered?
Only thing I'd say is if you're 6 months in and you already saw the way she's already dressing as a dude, like then it's like, bro, you did it to yourself.
Yeah, no, but yeah, that's true. If it starts changing, let's say, and it's becoming more revealing and that bothers you, you have 100% a right to be bothered by that. That's what your girl's wearing. She represents you at the end of the day. It's like, and then that's your girl, not the girl for the club. You feel me? So it's like,
how many of these dudes, the girls out on, like the basketball player, her girl was an OnlyFans model, whatever, a porn star. Now like she's putting herself out there on Twitter and
that's
Instagram.
just so bad.
Bro, she was on that podcast. It is what it is. Shout out to their podcast. They're hilarious as fuck. She was like giving one of their main members on the show like a back massage. She's a fully married woman.
Oh my
And
god, bro. That shit makes me sick to my stomach.
God, speaking of the movie, back to the show, Sex Life. I put you onto it.
Horrible show.
I'd only put him onto it because PTSD.
Yeah.
But,
I don't even want to talk about the show right now, I swear. Let's go to the Would You Rathers.
Oh, Would You Rathers? Yes, plenty. Trust me, there's plenty more.
This guy is the best at Would You Rathers. It's actually insane. It's actually scary. Scary.
All right, so would you rather communicate telepathically or know every language on the face of this planet?
So if I'm communicating telepathically, I could speak to you like right now. Like you could hear what's in my head. Nah, I would rather speak every language on the planet.
Why?
Because you're just able to speak to anyone anyways. Think about it, if I'm trying to speak telepathically to some like Latina girl that doesn't speak Spanish, that doesn't speak English, and then she won't even understand what the fuck I'm saying.
Yeah, but the thing is, then go to the one that speaks English.
But I'm saying when you speak every language, that opens doors to you everywhere. Like you can speak to anyone. You can go to China, talk to them. Go to Colombia, talk to them.
Yeah, it's personality. Show more your personality.
Yeah, I'd rather speak every language. That should be crazy.
Unless you're introvert, then it comes in very handy.
Oh yeah, you can just get your message across without talking to anyone. Just be like, what did you choose?
Language. Easily. I like being social.
Yeah, no, you're a very social guy. People, and we could do our podcast in like 15 different languages.
Goodness, yeah, hola, ¿cómo estás? Tu tía tabla mangiare, ciao.
Suka
la mink. That was not getting a translation. If you know what that means, good. If not, don't do it. Yeah. Don't search it up.
He was like, Suka mi cazzo.
The guy we met the other night.
Oh man, the other night. Time is flying. That was like a month ago at this point.
Would you rather be constantly sticky or itchy?
Holy fuck. Constantly itchy or sticky? Yo, I think I'd be sticky like constantly because the itch that you have, and it's like If you imagine just keep itching and it's still not satisfied,
Yeah.
that'd make me want to kill myself. Sticky is
100%.
disgusting too, but like, yo, bro, I'm just being in my bed all day. That's it.
That's disgusting.
No, but you
though.
could sleep if you're sticky.
Yeah, that's true.
You feel me? You can't sleep if you're itchy.
It's like a million mosquitoes on your body.
no, you're done. Like you literally can't have a life from there on out. Sticky is also you're done. You can't have a life at that point. But you can sleep.
Yeah, but everywhere you get up and touch it, you're just gonna hear a bunch of.
Oh, so you're like a fucking slime ball? That's oh my god. Stay in the house. both options. You're staying in the house. Your life is over.
Honestly, at this, with
It's
the
hell or hell.
With the technology we have now, we don't have to leave our homes. We
Yeah.
have Uber Eats. We
We
can
got
work remotely.
Apple
If
Vision
we
Pro.
need to communicate, phone, play video games. That's it. Yeah, Apple Vision coming out soon. Sponsor us, Apple, please. We need a new computer,
You're gonna be seriously. Can we get the M3 now?
please.
I would. So what are you picking?
Sticky by far.
Sticky, right?
Yeah, because also if I'm ever around anybody annoying, don't come close to me.
Yeah, you can't.
Also, imagine like we play sports. Imagine playing basketball. No one's gonna defend you.
No one's gonna guard you for that, bro. I hate playing against slippery motherfuckers when you're
Oh
playing
my
basketball.
goodness, yeah.
They're like, yeah, man, nice. I'm like, bro, I actually slipped off of you. You're sweaty. I don't want to touch you.
It's all right,
And they're
bro.
shirtless and everything. I'm like, yo, put on a shirt and give him a towel now because I can't.
We let them get free points
Yeah,
just because.
lay up.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, bro, I can't do anything about this.
Yeah.
You're slipping off of me like a fucking slime,
Caterpillar.
like a fucking snail. Jinx. But yeah, that was a good one.
Speaking of getting the ick, that was one of the topics. Was that?
Yeah, we basically got that out the way.
from-
Do you have another? Would you?
Oh yeah, for sure. Would you rather shout all the time or whisper?
Would you rather shout?
Yeah,
Repeat
when
that.
you speak, like, would you rather shout or whisper all the time? Like, you can't change the decibel.
I'd rather whisper. Bro, imagine just being in church or something and like you're like you try to talk shit, you're like, yo, this fucking priest is a bitch. You can whisper that shit, but imagine you're like, this fucking priest is a bitch. And the whole church hears you.
my
Like you can't say shit anywhere. Bro, if you're whispering, like you could speak in class, you feel me? You could kind of talk to someone in the gym. You have to be much closer.
Yeah.
But imagine shouting everywhere, like you're in the grocery store, they're like, oh, are you gonna pay with cash or card? You're like you just yell card.
Yeah.
Or now you could whisper that shit. You could just go up to him. He's like card.
Yeah, but imagine you're at a stadium,
Sign
you're at a
language.
concert, at a rave.
Rafe.
You're gonna call your phone too. They can't hear you over the phone.
They can't hear you anyways, bro. I'm telling you. I'd rather whisper
You're
100%.
screwed.
I'm whispering 100%.
I mean, that's the choice I would make, but still, it's such a shitty decision.
Oh, it's so ass. But also think about it, like you can have a conversation outside without, like, let's say you're at the park with someone, like a quiet area. Imagine you're shouting a whole conversation. It's like there's an echo and shit. Like they hear everything you're saying. You can't talk shit. There's nothing subtle about
Your whole
anything
life
you
is
do.
just gonna be inside of a club or a rave or something.
Yeah. And even then, people are gonna be like, "Yo, my ear is actually dying from you. Can you
You be
like shut
louder than
up?"
the music and shit.
No, for real. No, I'm doing whisper. What are you doing?
I'm doing whisper easily.
Can you pick a different choice than me?
I mean, we have like-minded minds.
I know great minds think alike, right?
We might have different opinions on this one though. Would you rather only watch one single movie for the rest of your life,
Mm-hmm.
right? Or only eat the same food for the rest of your life?
Oh, single movie, 100%.
Yeah, I already know my movie.
Yeah, with Johnny English.
Yes.
Yeah. I could watch Endgame like 15 more times to be honest, and that would kill me. But yeah, I'm sticking to the same movie because, bro, eating the same food every day, like, oh my
it's
god, bro, I can't even eat food I like more than
But
2
if you
days in a row.
had to choose one food, and not that you had to, but like kind
Now
of
I
like
gotta
a
think.
point B.
I would try to pick something like something that has meat in it.
Pause.
Something that has carbs.
So
you-
basically, protein, carbs, and fats.
yeah, everything. I need everything in one. So something like some chicken pasta type of shit.
I was gonna say chicken pasta is a good one. Rice and chicken, you can't go wrong.
Yeah, you can't
Obviously,
go-
if you like lamb and shit, but especially dudes, you can be having red meat too much.
Yeah, no. I would do something chicken and like rice or chicken and pasta type of shit.
Yeah.
But that would make me go mad after a
Oh,
while.
100%.
Bro, for snack, that. For lunch, that. For dinner, same shit. Breakfast, that. Like, yo, bro, that shit would make me go.
Well, to be honest, I lived through 6-7 months of it with my stomach issues the past 6-7 months. Rice and chicken pretty much, and then only as of recent have I introduced avocado toast with an egg on top of it, which homemade. Pennies to the dollar. I go outside, pay $25 for 2 fucking pieces of eggs toast and some avocado on the side. Like, bro, price of food is insane right now.
Everything's so expensive thanks to Biden.
Yeah,
We love
thank you.
him. We
Thank
love
you.
you, Biden. Thank
and
you
your
for making.
student loan bullshit didn't work either.
Why the fuck did he cross us up like that, bro? Speaking of student loans, they resumed again like last month. I just paid it today. Bro, that shit is not a good feeling.
It's a shitty feeling.
Bro, it's supposed to be $10,000 less than what I fucking see on the screen now.
Easily minimum.
Bro, Biden, what the fuck was that?
I think he forgot.
He might have.
Old people. Our grandma was there at one point.
Yeah,
shout out to
that's
our
true.
grandma.
I hope
miss
he's
my
doing
grandma.
well.
Our grandma died. The pandemic hit the next week. She knew it was up. She went out at a good time.
She voluntarily went out because she's gonna live another 50 years probably.
I don't know. Her tombstone is like, the starting age is anywhere between, it says 19th and 20th century.
That's fucked. Oh man, she's not gonna like that one. But yeah, it's Biden's money.
Well, speaking of ruining us with student loans and money, men don't need that much furniture when they move into an apartment. Hence the saving money. But for some reason, it's a big deal. Women and girls tend to think it's such a big deal.
Men don't need much, bro. We just need a TV, probably a couch, a bed on the floor.
Yep.
We just need a mattress
And
somewhere,
a console.
a pillow, and then yeah, like a streaming device, like
Bro,
a PS5
even
or
then
something.
I could do without a pillow. That's how bare minimum it is.
I know, no, you literally, bro. You could, and then women come in, they're like, "Yo, you need accessory table to this, and you need a coffee table, and then a chair here to put your feet on."
It's more comfortable.
Yeah, no, it's definitely better with a woman's touch.
Yeah.
But who's paying for it?
That's what I'm saying.
So like,
So I'll gladly take it if you're buying it from me.
no,
I mean, don't get me wrong.
If we get a spine, like we like that shit.
Yeah.
Right. It's nice to come in, but I'm not gonna do the work of like fucking doing all that shit.
Most of it, partly from us dudes, is to make you feel more comfortable.
Right.
Like, we get more comfort knowing you're comfortable. Oh no, you're eating. Go ahead. We both need food. We're ectomorphs.
We
The day
need.
we don't eat enough calories, we lose 10 pounds somehow.
No, we lose weight super quick. So it's a blessing and a curse. But for us, in our case, it's a curse because we also don't gain weight quick. So we could lose 10 pounds in a day, but it'll take us 3 or 4 weeks to get that back.
I mean, truth be told, your metabolism starts to slow down in your like mid to late 20s. And thankfully, it's, I've noticed a little bit of slowing down, but in terms of like holding that weight, my doctor lied.
I mean, you look good, bro. You're a perfect weight, I'd say.
I mean, I still want to gain some weight, I'm going to enter UFC soon, 2038.
Khabib.
Yeah.
He does look like Khabib.
Yeah. When I get like the ball cut, yeah, I get that a lot.
All right, last topic. Let's get to it. Let's hear.
Last topic?
If you want to, bro. You got 45 minutes down the belt.
Company lingo. The whole like
The corporate
we're
bot shit.
Family.
I hate that shit.
What are we, Fast and Furious?
Yeah, no, seriously. I hate when they're like, oh, you actually know, I know you know all the corporate lingo. It's PTSD. I'm a little bit
sick
new
and
to
tired of
that. But I just hate seeing the emails. It's like, best regards. I'm just swinging back on this
The
topic.
little lingos.
Oh my
Let's get the show on the road.
Let's get the
What
ball
show?
rolling.
What show?
We don't like you.
We don't like the show. We don't like you.
Nothing.
All right. It's like that. Dave Chappelle one time was like, "Oh, that job applications. Like, why are you here? Oh, because I need food.
That's it.
I need food,
Bro, and all like emails are so passive aggressive when like you're gonna argue with someone on like Teams or some shit.
Yeah.
Bro, it's so passive aggressive. It's like
extremely.
you're
Come face me.
You're not
Come
gonna
confront
violate
me.
them, but you're gonna just be like, oh, as per my last request, and my last email, yada 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 yada. Best regards.
Sarah, you didn't attend that last meeting? Question mark. And then
I hope all is well. You know all is well. I was just tired.
All
bitch.
as well as in if you don't attend that next meeting, we're gonna have another meeting, just you and me personally on Monday morning at 9
bro.
a.m.
Oh man, I hate that shit, bro.
Yeah, the whole corporate world. I thought they would have learned the lesson after pandemic.
No, it got
They
worse.
didn't. It got
borderline.
worse, 100%.
Yeah.
The whole like we're company culture, back
Teamwork.
to office. Let's meet. Let's travel. No.
Oh yeah, let's
we
have a
don't-
group trip. We're gonna boost morale.
That never happened. And ask any old person. They know more than any of these corporate people. They've been down the road for 50, 60 plus years. It never boosted their morale.
They're like, team, we're a team, we're a family.
Yeah.
Bro, none of us like each other.
Here's a little star on a post-it note.
Yeah,
Put it on your shirt. Employee of the day.
here's a $10 gift card because
Oh
you've
my
been
God,
such
the
a
bread,
great
they give you
employee.
breadcrumbs,
Oh yeah.
make you feel good for the moment here. That's not even 2 cups of Starbucks.
Nah, bro. Especially now, it's half a gallon of gas.
Inflation,
Thank you,
everything.
Biden,
yeah.
again. Holy fuck. But nah, that shit getting me mad tight. I swear to God. It
Great topic. All right, guys.
was a great podcast today.
We'll catch you guys
gotta go.
episode 3.
Yeah, it'll be
next
episode
time.
3.
Yeah, but technically episode 2.
Yeah.
Let us know if you guys have any topics in mind for us to go over. What we want to do in the future is ask people for questions. We're gonna ask questions and then
have
give
questions in the
replies,
comments,
or
whatever.
have questions as well. Yeah,
Something you want us to touch upon.
controversial, trending topics, sports, food. I don't care anything.
Yeah, we don't give a fuck.
We'll touch on anything. All right, we're not scared, or maybe a little bit.
A little bit. No,
We don't want to get canceled.
Yeah, I know. We just need sponsorships,
Yeah,
please.
please. Anybody, doesn't matter. Sponsorships.
Yeah, we'll
Through
take
thick and
anything at
thin.
this point.
Yeah, please. We'll
Your vibrators, your dildos.
anything. Water.
You went there, I went there, but
All right.
whatever. It is what it
We
is.
have differing needs, but again, you get the point.
Peace, everybody.
All right.